recipes of Ronjini. Today we have a chocolate and the orange cake with a chocolate and a rum glaze. So this is the first of a series of cakes. This cake can be served as a simple pound cake without the glaze, or with the glaze. This can be served for a party too. We need 200 grams of refined flour, 200 grams of sugar. It can be white sugar, it can be brown sugar. We need 4 eggs and we need 200 grams of butter. Remember, for any pound cake you are making, be it a chocolate or be it a orange, be it a walnut, any cake, this measurement should be fixed. You will never fail on a cake. Remember to keep the butter and the eggs at room temperature. Since this is a chocolate orange cake, we need something extra also. We need orange juice. We need fresh orange juice. If you do not have fresh orange juice, you can buy a tinned orange juice too, but please check whether it is bitter or not. We need some orange zest also. I'll show you how to zest the orange. We need vanilla essence, about 5 drops of vanilla essence. We need baking powder, around 1 tablespoon of baking powder, and we need chocolate powder, cocoa powder, or you can use Cadbury or chocolate compound too. So we go to the first step of making the chocolate orange cake. To begin with, we take our butter. This is 200 grams of butter. This is at room temperature. Please do not use frozen butter. Give it a good stir. 200 grams of sugar. Here I am using brown sugar. You can use normal refined sugar, or you can also use caster sugar. First, we have to cream this butter and sugar very well. This is the cut and the fold method. Please watch what is this cut and the fold. This is entirely to incorporate air into the batter. We do this, cut it from the middle, one full circle, come and cut it. So this should be the movement of your hand while making a cake batter. I'll show you another alternative hand movement of making the cake batter once I put in the flour and the eggs. Look, the color has already started changing. You can use a blender too, a hand mixer too. Now I add 200 grams of refined flour. Now we break eggs, 1 egg at a time. I put 2 eggs, mixing it well. Look, I'm using the cut and the fold method. Here goes the other 2. You do not need to separate the egg yolk or the egg white for this. But do not add all eggs together and do not add eggs directly from the fridge. Just see the way I'm doing the mixing. Fold, cut, fold, cut. I add baking powder. This is around 1 heaped teaspoon of baking powder I put. Mix it delicately. I use baking powder. Some people use baking powder and baking soda mixed. Few drops of vanilla essence. Be very particular on the quality of the vanilla essence you are using. If you get the real vanilla pods, that is the best. You can see the mixture is already has incorporated air and it has become smooth and bubbly. You can see bubbles coming in. So here is the basic pound cake mixture. You can add choco chips, you can add black currants. Since this is a chocolate orange cake, here I add freshly squeezed orange juice of 1 orange. And now I will show you how to add the orange zest. Adding the orange zest is very important. you need a zester. You do not cut your orange and you have to zest your orange before you juice your orange. Hold your orange like this and with slow movement, don't be hard on it. You should ensure that you are taking out only the orange part. If you take out the white part, it will become bitter. So each side, it's best you do it once. Move it like this. See? Zesting of the orange is very important. It gives a beautiful flavor. The orange zest has been added. Now the orange juice of that orange. One orange I did the juice at the beginning and the second orange after I did the zest. Now, if you leave it at here, this is an orange cake. Since I am doing a chocolate orange cake, so now I am adding the chocolate powder. It's actually a dark cocoa powder. You can add molten chocolate, chocolate compound melted over a microwave or a double boiler. See how rich the batter looks, and everything is incorporated very well. So let me add another teaspoon of cocoa powder. This was 2 tablespoons. I go for another. If you want a lighter colored cake, this is good. Just another teaspoon. And this is all done, ready to go into a preheated oven. Now the all important part of greasing the baking pan, because if your cake doesn't come out, it's a disaster. The baking spray is available online at major stores. This is much simpler to use. You take and you spray it across, and with the hands of this you give it a nice mix. This is how you use a baking spray, but I'll also show you how to use the old-fashioned way of butter and flour. You have to put the butter in every crevice of your bundt pan. If you're using butter, be very careful, or otherwise your cake will stick in these creases. Also in this part, you have to apply the butter. You have to dredge this in the flour. This will not stick. What you do, you see, you mix it like this, and the flour, you can see, it's coming up. So here is the greased pan, you can see. Now I put the batter. Just give it a, this will be allowed to settle. Here is the batter ready to go in the oven. For the oven, I have preheated the oven at 180 degrees centigrade for 10 minutes. Again, the time you need to preheat depends upon the size of your oven. This is a convection oven I am using. The convection is within my microwave. You can use an old-fashioned glass-topped oven. You can use an OTG. But remember, this cake has to be put in the oven when it is already preheated, and the baking temperature is 180 degrees centigrade for 30 to 40 minutes. The oven is preheating. Now I will put the batter into the oven. Here goes my batter. You have to put it under a wire rack, a low wire rack, not a high wire rack. Put it. Till then, we prepare the glaze. This is fresh cream. This is around 100 grams of fresh cream. This is rum, 5 tablespoons of rum, around 4 tablespoons of icing sugar, and this is cocoa, around 2 tablespoons. The rum is optional. If there are kids at home and you do not want to add rum, do not add rum. These 3 will make a good glaze. So here I go in making the glaze. I add the caster sugar to the cream. Give it a good mix. Here it goes. And actually I can smell the aroma of the cake right now in the oven. I'll tell you the method of how to do the glaze. Now I add the cocoa. Here again you can add molten chocolate. This also you see the hand movement. This you just have to give it a circle and this all will be incorporated. Yeah. And now I will add the rum. Again I say this is optional. If it's your anniversary and you want a cake for your husband or you want a cake for a late night party, you can add this rum, but if it's for your kids, it's advisable to skip this rum. Here, the glaze is incorporated well. Now, once we have incorporated all the elements, we have to put it into a microwave. We have to just heat it for around 2 minutes. Most important thing, when you pour this glaze over the cake, this glaze has to be hot and the cake has to be cold. So here it is. I take this to the microwave once the cake is done and out. Here comes the cake. Yay! The cake is out of the oven. See, it's perfectly baked. So I let it cool. Do not ever try to unmold the cake when the cake is hot. It's going to be a disaster. Wait to come at a room temperature. You will see the cake will automatically come out. And I go to heat this glaze up. And by the time the glaze is hot and this cake is cool, we will do the final touch to the cake, the glazing and the cutting. The cake has been unmolded. It is at room temperature. Before I apply the glaze, what we have to do, take a knife, make some marks. This is just so that the glaze goes inside. This is warm. This is cool. So here I give a stir to the glaze, and this you can do it at random. There is no way of doing it. Here it goes. See the chocolatey, gooey things. I love this sliding down. You do not need any instrument, you do not need any expertise to do this glaze. Only keep the glaze warm and see if it's a bundt cake, see if it is done at the insides also. So here it goes. You can put it in the refrigerator for around 15 minutes. After you put the glaze, you do not cut the cake immediately, just wait for some time for the glaze to settle. So, here is the chocolate orange cake with a chocolate rum and a cream glaze.